A Jay-Z social justice team is applying pressure on the Department of Justice. They want an investigation into a police shooting in Kansas City, Kansas. In a letter to the DOJ, Team ROC and the Midwest Innocence Project say there is evidence of systemic police misconduct. And our justice correspondent, Candace Kelley, is here to help break this down. Good morning to you, Candace. Let's start with what this is. I want you to break down the letter. It's an open letter to the DOJ. Tell us what's in it. What does Jay-Z and his team, what do they want?
Well, listen, they want a response from the Department of Justice. They actually filed a lawsuit in the fall asking for various complaints, information, evidence from the Kansas City Police Department so that they can examine the corruption that we have been hearing about for decades. In this open letter, specifically to the Attorney General, Vanita Gupta, what they said was this. Team ROC and the Midwest Innocence Project demand that the Department of Justice intensify its investigation into vast claims of corruption, coercion, rape, and murder committed or facilitated by the Kansas City, Kansas Police Department. I mean, murder and rape. Listen, they are looking at former and current officers that serve to see how they are affiliated with any of these things. There have been so many instances of coercion that this is something that Team ROC decided to step into, put their money behind it, and make sure that justice is served for so many people that are behind bars just unjustly in Kansas.
So, Candace, the big fight is over documents, right? And tell us what's happening there.
So, the Department of Justice, what they do is they come into various police facilities, whether it's Phoenix, we've seen it in Louisville, Kentucky, Minneapolis, and what they do is they look at a patterns or practice type of investigation to see if there are patterns or practice that need to be investigated and that it violates civil rights codes that are outlined in the Constitution and the laws that we have here. So the documents are very, very important. They want these documents, whether it's complaints, whether it's evidence, whether it's just information, anything, filings. They have community members. They want them to step up and call them, as they have been doing by the droves, including former police officers, to say, this is what's going on. And then once you get that record established by the documents, then the Department of Justice can come in and do their job. Now, let's face it, Sharon, they should already be doing their job without the help of Team ROC.
Sure. But
they know that these documents are needed in order to get this type of patterns or practice investigation begun by the Department of Justice.
Yeah, all of these allegations, disturbing, they really are, but some are just a cut above that, if you will, Candace. Tell us about the former detective, I believe, accused of exploiting black women for sex, framing black people for crimes.
Yes, his name is Roger Gillespie. He has been accused of sexual assault, retaliation, and corruption. He was a former detective who for decades had been accused of so many things over the years that even the local paper has for the past decade been talking about what the Kansas City Police Department needs to do and who they need to get rid of. It's interesting because there was a number of black women that have gone missing over the years, and people are now saying that this particular detective, he's really the person who's been connected in some way to these crimes. And is he the one that they should be looking at in terms of why these black women have gone missing? So as you said, it's something more than just, bad paperwork or somebody getting, a stop and frisk. We're talking about murder and rape and coercion, actually putting people behind bars, framing them over the past decade. There have been over 200 accounts of these types of instances over the past few decades. And this is what Team ROC wants the Department of Justice to address.
Yeah, so anybody who thinks entertainers should stick to entertainment, it's not going to happen, not here.
That's right.
What are the next steps for Team ROC, Candace?
So the next steps are waiting, because all they want, Team ROC and the Innocence Project of the Midwest, all they want is a response from the Department of Justice. They want them to say, yes, we will proceed with what we need to do. There's also a lawsuit, as I told you, that was filed in the fall. They are in the middle of that, and they're looking for more documents, more information. Now, the police department has responded, but they haven't responded with all of the complaints or all of the information that's needed. So it's a wait-and-see proposition right now, waiting and seeing if the Department of Justice will respond, and waiting for documents in order for Team ROC to make their case to the Department of Justice, really, in effect, helping them with the job that they should already be doing.
This is disturbing, and it seems like, what's the bar? What's the bar for the Justice Department to step in? Jay-Z, you know, he's got broad shoulders. I guess he has to be the one, him and his team, to lead the charge here, along with the Innocence Project. Candace, thank you. Always appreciate. Good to see you.